보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 끝까지 함께해 주시길 바라고요. 그리고 아울러서 잠시 뒤
I would like to welcome Tom Holland, our new Spider-Man and a young and brilliant superhero.
Thank you very much.
It does take about 8 hours though, and the next one's not due until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm going to be on my way to Falmouth, and it's been an honor, sir, to sail with you.
You're the spider thing. Crime-fighting spider. You're Spider-Boy?
Spider-Man.
Can you please introduce the new movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, to our watchers?
Sure. Hey guys, I'm here promoting Spider-Man Homecoming. It's my newest movie. It is about a young kid who has been given the most incredible superpowers you can imagine, and it's really fun to watch him trying to deal with it. I'm very, very excited about the release. I am really proud of this movie, and I hope you enjoy this movie as much as I did making it.
We're gonna put them out of business. We're gonna take everything they got.
This is my chance to prove myself.
I just got to do this on my own.
You're not gonna stop me! Good old Spider-Man. Don't mess with me. I'll kill you and everybody you love.
And I heard you're a big fan of the Spider-Man series since you're a very little boy.
Yes.
Yeah,
a huge fan. I had the action figures, the bed sheets, the cartoons, the movies, everything. I was a really, really big fan.
This is your dream come true moment, maybe?
Absolutely. To play Spider-Man for me is incredible, and the fact that this has come true and that I get to portray this wonderful character for millions of people is surreal to me, and I'm so glad that it's come true.
Is this anybody's bite? Oh, I helped this old lady and she bought me a churro, so that was nice.
You already made a very strong appearance in Captain America Civil War as Spider-Man.
Thank you.
All right, I've run out of patience. On to ruse!
And you, in that movie, you fought against the Team Captain America superheroes. Now,
Yeah.
in this movie, you're fighting against the villain, Vulture.
Yes.
Which do you think is more difficult, fighting against the villain or superhero?
Ooh, I think the villain for me was a bit tougher. You know, he really beat me up bad. Captain America kind of played it easy on me. Yeah, so I think the villain was probably the hardest one I've come across so far.
Captain?
And Spider-Man was chosen by Iron Man as superhero scholarship students.
Yeah.
The September Foundation.
Right.
Yeah, remember when you applied?
Yeah.
I approved. So now we're in business.
So Tony Stark is a mentor to Spider-Man.
Yes.
What is the most important lesson that Spider-Man learns from Iron Man?
Ooh. I feel like Iron Man probably learns something from Peter Parker, you know. I think the thing that Peter learns from Iron Man is that he shouldn't grow up too quickly. You know, he is someone who is a kid, and he should enjoy being a kid while he can, because once you're an adult forever, you know. And he really, really realizes that he can make a difference in his community, where he really needs to make a difference. And I think that's definitely something he learns from Iron Man.
This is my chance to prove myself.
And in real life, you have been started gaining attention right after you are starred in the lead role in the musical Billy Elliot when you're 12.
Yes.
So I think you know how feel gain the most attention, big attention from the early age.
You know, I haven't had that much attention since the early age. People have sort of let me be, and I've enjoyed my childhood. Now I'm getting more and more attention after this movie starts coming out, but I welcome it. You know, the fans are so lovely and so kind, and taking a picture with someone is no difficult task. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens and to experience a new chapter of my life.
New chapter. This is definitely a new chapter of your life.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And now I'd like to talk about your past filmography. And as a dancer, you've always dancing. You've been always dancing since you were a little boy, and you very often posted a video clip of dancing with your colleague on social media. And I watching and watching and watching.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Of us doing ballet?
Yeah, ballet and very pop dance.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love dancing. Dancing is such a great way of expressing yourself and being free and enjoying yourself. Upstairs in this hotel, there's actually a ballet studio, and I was teaching Jacob and Harrison ballet yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, I love dancing. It's such a great way of just being yourself and being different. So I love it.
Your career as a dancer must attribute it to the action scene in this film.
Yeah, absolutely. Being a dancer is a really good way of learning how to control your physicality, and for a character like this, physicality is probably the largest part of becoming that character. So for me, doing ballet was such a useful tool to portraying Peter Parker, and I'm very lucky I have that skill set from a very young age.
In your two previous films, especially your first film, The Impossible, and In the Heart of the Sea,
Yes.
you played a character who survived through the hard and extreme situations.
Yes.
Yeah, it must be very hard to understand that character's emotions.
Yeah, it is difficult, and it's something you really have to dig deep for and really find. I just try and put myself in that situation mentally. You know, I close my eyes, I listen to music, and I really imagine how I would feel in that situation. And that's a really, really useful tool to portraying a character and finding their emotion at that given moment.
My favorite scene in the Heart of the Sea, I remember that when you and Owen Chase covered their faces with whale's blood.
Yeah.
Right after capturing it,
Yeah.
and for the first time, but the faces show much more than the joy of capturing whale.
Yeah.
And I wonder why, how and what did you express that emotion at the scene?
Well, I think that moment, especially for my character, is realizing what he's done. You know, he's grown up in Nantucket, and he's only ever thought about whale hunting. That's been his whole life. That's what he's dreamed of doing, and now he's finally doing it. But in doing it, he's realized what a violent job it is, and what a terrible thing it is that they are doing to these poor animals. And yeah, for me, that was the moment of realization for Thomas Nickerson to learn about the reality of being a whaler, and that was my way of showing that.
I'd like to talk about How I Live Now. Maybe that film is not be the well-known in Korea, but I really want to bring it up. I love that film.
Oh, thanks so
So
much.
adorable.
Thank you.
And in that film, you play the 14-year-old boy Isaac, who's living in countryside of Britain, and he always took care of others.
Yeah.
And so I think he's much more grown up for his age. I assume you too have much more grown up side for your age, because you started your acting career so early.
Yes.
And do you think you have a mature side in you when you
Yeah,
are little?
I definitely think so. I've been very lucky in my career that I've got the chance to work with some fantastic actors, people who I would consider to be the best in the industry. And I've done nothing but learn from them, you know, and learn how to deal with the industry and how to manage what you're doing. But yeah, that was a great movie for me. That was my second movie, and I had a great time with George Mackay and Saoirse Ronan. They were two very good friends of mine now, and yeah, it was a really, really joyous experience making that movie, and I loved it.
Actors who start their careers as a kid, like yourself, show their growing up in each film they work on and can be different every year. Do you sometimes watch your previous films in nowadays?
Do I watch my early films?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
How do you feel about it?
You know, you learn something new from every movie you do. You know, there's always something you learn. I love all the movies I've made. I've been so lucky. No, I've been very lucky with all my movies.
This is maybe the last question. Is there anything you want Korean watchers to capture from actor Tom Holland
In this movie?
or in the future?
You know, I'm an actor who really wants to stretch themselves and try new things and explore this industry and find different things that I can do. So if fans are enjoying my movies, then I'm doing my job correctly. But that said, I'd like to really venture out and do some crazier things in the future.
Oh, I'll expect that.
Thank
and
you.
please say goodbye to our watchers.
Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. This was a very lovely interview, and I hope you enjoy Spider-Man Homecoming.
Look around you, look down the block from you, the lonely
아, 올레 TV.